because if I give it away, it's going to be really obvious.
Right.
So let's try this.
Okay.
You can discuss that hint with the group if you so choose.
Ditto.
Huh?
That's the hint.
Ditto?
The hint is ditto.
Yeah.
So we do it again? We just repeat what we just did?
Oh god, it's not because I was wrong about the air thing, was it? That there is another half?
Wouldn't
don't
that
know.
be terrible?
Huh?
Wouldn't that be terrible?
I mean, it really sounds like that would is.
So think about what ditto means.
The same.
Means
and
I
what-
also.
And then what are you guys? Oh, right, but commonly, what does it mean?
The same again, repeat.
So you guys are trying to do what? What are you dealing with right now?
Elements?
Well,
Oh.
mhm.
What if we did the elements in reverse to reverse the thing that we did?
Well, I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'm just trying to save us some time here because we're running late. So, in the interest of maintaining the story, I want you to figure it out, even if I do have to hold your hand and push you off the cliff to figure it out.
I'll give you
Okay.
my inspiration for another hint.
Sure.
I just did. It's gone.
You've solved this before.
We've solved this before.
Mm-hmm.
Walk backwards into it. I'm just kidding.
Put our palms on it again?
So that's an interesting train of thought. How did you arrive there?
Well, I mean we solved the poem like before.
So
But
how was it solved?
The
Oh.
letters.
All right, I'm done talking now.
Shit, I shouldn't have said anything.
ESDH. Oh Lord.
I mean, you can talk through that.
I mean,
Okay,
it's
so-
the
so last
first,
time-
it's the letters.
Yeah, last time it was the first letter
Mm-hmm.
of each line. So maybe it's the last letter of each line, but that's ESDH. That doesn't spell anything.
There's more than 4 lines.
S-E.
Oh, south, east, west, north. First line of the
Oh shit, well
4
done.
outer ones.
Southeast, west, north.
Oh.
Do it up.
So
Okay.
earth,
So we do that.
fire,
Earth, fire, wind, water.
air.
Yes.
Yeah.
South,
Okay.
east, west, north.
Heart.
Then
Pull the lever again, I guess.
Pull the lever.
Pull the lever.
and then
And back to see what's going on down here.
then
Then Zane comes back.
Oh
Then-
God!
Oh no, we broke it.
No, that's what we're
There's
looking
the-
for.
Planar bridge.
Is the crystal still floating in the middle of it?
it does float in the very center of the glowing green sheet of energy.
Are the stones still in place down here?
Yes.
Okay, I go to the main floor. I'm just sick
Okay.
of moving my character token every time.
Yeah, I got
also
you.
go to the main floor.
Mm-hmm.
I yell at the gate. Madam, Zand, are you in there?
Yo, what up?
I'm just gonna jump across and take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch it.
Fucking go through it.
I motion for Egg to join me.
Like True.
Yeah, how is how's Petalin gonna get across?
I'm not going across.
Yeah,
Not
that's
yet.
fine. That's fine. I tie my rope. We untied all the ropes, by the way, and put them
Yeah.
where they belong.
Yeah. No, I got you.
I tie my rope around my waist and say, "Hold this with all your strength" to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I go up and
Alright.
touch
I brace it around the pillar.
Oh
whatever
Wrap it
this
around.
is, the gateway
no.
or
Oh
whatever.
no.
Okay.
Are you going through the green or
So you-
going through touch the crystal?
Yeah,
Well,
that's-
the green thing, I guess.
Okay. So you poof, disappear.
What happens to the rope?
Wait, what?
What happens to the rope? You had a
It's-
rope tied around him.
Right. So I guess technically the rope stays there.
Okay.
So you appear on the other side. I had a lot prepared for this, but because we don't have time, I'm going to transfer that to a later encounter. And instead, we're just going to make this real nice and simple. You find yourself in what appears to be a sort of throne room. There are 4 thrones at each cardinal direction. Atop each sits a humanoid elemental. They look
Humanoid.
down upon you and ask, "What brings a mortal here?"
Trial and error, I reply.
God
I
damn
see.
it, why did we send him?
That may have been a mistake.
And what is it you seek?
Balance.
Don't lie.
And what do you feel is needed to tip the scales to create balance?
That's
Of course, all 4 elementals are either speaking in unison or they each share a word in the sentence.
gotcha. That's why I need your guidance.
It's been a very long time since this gateway was activated.
I just sigh, like, yeah, tell me about it.
The acolytes failed in upholding their end of the bargain.
What happened?
We don't know. The gateway was open and then it wasn't.
What do you need of me?
Oh, you're the one who came here. We need nothing of you. If you leave the gateway open, then so be it.
So I'm able to come and go as I please?
How do we restore balance?
I shrug. I have some friends that might be able to think of some ways.
Invite them along. Of course, your soul won't be able to take the journey a second time. Not anytime soon. We assume you're an unpracticed acolyte?
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
So you look down and notice that you are literally nude. Nothing made by man has made it through the portal.
I don't shy away. I'm just standing
Mhm.
normally. Don't care.
Like, and that, like, we can tell. Send them through.
How would I call them?
Well, simply leave the way you came.
I guess I turn to start walking back, but then I stop and just say, trying to get this bridge to work, we lost 2 friends into the ether. Any ideas what might have happened?
From here, nothing. We have felt or seen nothing until a few moments ago when the portal was opened.
I was afraid
if you
you'd
could
say
bring
that.
over what you're talking about, maybe we could take a look.
Okay. Well, thank you. I guess I'll return back. Didn't they say it's gonna kill me? That I won't be
No,
able
no,
to,
no, no.
to return?
You don't have
You
to.
just won't
If
be
you
able to
leave, you'll be
return.
fine. If you
You
go
can't.
back again, you won't make it.
So,
Yeah. I mean, I go back out in here. Yeah, okay.
um,
You're naked.
and all of your things are returned to you. So you're not naked.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was gonna say, grow up, peddling. Jeez.
Sorry, you're a big half orc. You can't look away.
I mean, average
What was
half
over
orc.
there?
Yeah. I mean, to her, it's probably big. Anyway.
Anyway. So on the other side are what I would assume to be elemental lords of each element, sitting in a throne room, all speaking in unison, saying that the acolytes have failed.
Well, that makes sense. They're all dead.
Yeah.
Can they help?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Here's the thing. We might be able to get help from them or find out what's going on, but I can't go back through there or I'm going to die. And also, they can't help our friends because they don't know what's going on. So whatever happened with this stupid prism thing is probably something completely different.
Take the prism with you.
Maybe we could push the prism through. I don't want to touch it though. It is not glowing anymore,
it's not
though,
glowing
right?
Anymore.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm not exactly afraid of the prism. I'm kind of mad at it.
Well, Egg, do you want to should we go together or one at a time?
We should one at a time. We don't want to waste in case we need a follow-up question.
You want to go or me?
I will go.
All right, take the prism.
Also, I'm going to. I take out my glaive and I try to poke the prism through.
Okay.
You feel a rend. No, I'm just kidding.
It goes through.
Okay, then I go through the portal.
Oh, wait, Egg,
to the
before
side
you
of-
go,
Yeah.
see if you can persuade the water elemental to rain on that place so we can get the herb for Broken Chain.
What's the place? The name?
My notes are incomplete there. Does anybody remember?
I'll save you the time of digging through your notes. You were never told.
Nice.
It was just supposedly we had to capture a water elemental, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind. Sounds hard.
Hope you're not shy, I say to you as you walk through.
So
I'm
you go
fine.
through?
Yes, I go through.
All right, so as you appear within, rather than 4 calm lords sitting in their thrones, you find 4 non-humanoid elementals all looming over you. That you just feel contempt. And as you step through, you hear the booming voice of 4 as they say, "The only reason you live mortal is that this gateway is open. Do you know what you've brought here?"
I do not. It's
This
no idea
prism-
what that thing is.
This prism is an entrapment of souls.
Yeah, our friends were trapped in there.
And why have you brought such an accursed device here?
We're hoping you could help free them.
They
'Cause we
all
can't.
laugh. Like, do you know what happens? Surely you know what happens if. Yeah.
No,
Here's
sorry.
Here's what. Here's
I
the deal.
bow and I'm like, I know nothing about
You
this.
brought
I'm
this
way out of
here
my element.
to enslave us. That's what the Fire Lord was trying to do.
Ah,
Get
that
the water
explains.
one. I'm just kidding.
When Igneous came and spoke to us last, he let us know that he would be sending over the soul of the Keeper in such a device for our keeping, to maintain the bridge eternally as a device to power it. However, we know now that he bided his time and has sent you. Surely Igneous still lives, a sorcerer as powerful as he.
Well, the thing we did kill Igneous.
What?
He had, I don't think his power had been maintained over the years because he wasn't. He was kind of mad about a key and giggling over it. Use a flaming skull?
They
Think it was
resume their
igneous?
humanoid forms and shrink down a bit. We're listening.
Yeah. So, I think he's dead.
Uh-huh. And you're here why?
Well, we were looking for a relic to help protect our city, and we were looking for the aid of the water elemental to rain on a certain place that, for some reason, we were never told this place it needs to be rained on. But that's why we're here, and we were following the clues and what was left in the ruins of the temple to try and figure it out.
Remove that accursed
Things
device.
went bad.
Remove that accursed device from this place, and we will grant your request. If
All right.
rain will bring balance, then so be it. Be gone. And
All right,
the four of them just like wave you through the portal.
All right.
So, Egg and the Prism come crashing back through.
So, how'd it go? Nice guys, right?
They were very angry when I got in. They really didn't like the prism, but I told them we killed Igneous, and then they calmed down. They even said they'd bring rain. So
Okay, what about our friends? When are they coming back?
I think they're trapped in that thing.
Oh no.
Those elementals seemed really freaked out by it. Seems really strong and dangerous.
My ears perk up a
So-
little bit. Can we capture one in there?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, of course not now. We gotta get our friends out first, but after we found our
And
way.
who is going to go through the
Well-
portal? Just me? I'm not going up against those things alone.
I kind of shrink back down. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Egg, did they say anything about? Did you get the water elemental to agree to the rain or whatever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't know the place to tell them we needed rain, so.
is
Why
that
did
moving
that
by
move?
itself?
No, I accidentally clicked out
okay.
the window and was trying to get back.
No, that's fine.
I was freaked out. So I think it's gonna rain, but you know, elementals, they were mad. They wanted me to leave. I didn't get a lot of details.
Do we still have the tiny key?
Yeah. Go
Can
on.
we put the tiny key in the thing and unlock the souls inside the crystal?
The tiny key went to the desk.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, duh.
Yeah.
I
was wondering where you were going.
But
It's like, I'm listening.
I like where
Try
your heart's
rubbing
at.
the marble on it.
Yeah, rub the marble on it.
Why not?
Don't actually do that. That's probably not a good move.
I look at the other two and just say, I think we need to find somewhere we can...
Do you rub the marble on it?
Yes, do it. Why
Okay,
not?
It begins to glow a bright white.
I didn't
God.
want to do that. People telling me to.
Well, you did it.
A bright white glowing marble. So
Oh wait, the marble is glowing, not the crystal.
hold on.
We are fucked up a lot.
Okay,
This GM knows.
Madam Beldam, you can speak through the marble.
Oh my God.
Yay!
You are a marble.
Oh, God. Someone find my body and rub it against the thing.
Your body's gone,
Your
dude.
body disappeared.
Someone get a
Um,
cat and rub it against it.
Can I still cast magic as a marble?
Maybe.
As long as it doesn't require... Like, I imagine the only thing you can do is speaking and concentration.
You might be able to cast some form of magic as a marble.
Do we still have the tiny key?
Yes, we saw
No!
the tiny key.
Touch the
No!
tiny, touch the
I roll
tiny
the
key, and
I
see
rub
if
the
you
iron
get
key.
sand.
I rub
I
literally
retired.
everything we have against this stupid prism.
Nothing
Oh my
happens.
Yeah, okay.
It seems as though the small white marble may have been designed explicitly for this sort of purpose.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
Just be glad I rolled Madame Beldam instead of Zand on the fucking roll. Anyway.
Well,
Beldam, I don't
All
want
right.
to alarm you, but you are now a marble.
so things are only gone good for you this journey.
What now?
I put Madame Beldam in the jar of oats.
Okay. You now reside in a jar of ancient oats. It
I
looks like a fire, like a really bright firefly in a bottle.
Well,
Yeah.
at least it's nice and soft and safe for protecting her.
Can Beldam
Yeah.
see?
I'd say you
really
can
have
sense the
eyes.
area around you, your immediate surroundings.
Yeah, oats. All right.
Maybe now we go try and find the druids and figure out where this
Yes.
rain is supposed to be.
absolutely. We go find any sort of help at all and recuperate.
But
Okay, what do
I-
you?
we should not leave the portal open.
No, what's the worst that could happen?
well, we could. Like, couldn't we take the stones to Red Shore as relics?
I look over at her and say, I'm not done with those elementals.
Oh, okay.
But you're right. It's best we keep that power under our control. I'm gonna go down and collect the stones and put them in our baggage. If I can. I guess
Okay.
I'd never really
The
tried to.
elementals are going to be
Actually,
fucking
you know what?
pissed.
I'm thinking we actually should maybe leave the stones where they are.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
if the
wondering if we
gate-
could even take it out.
Well, if the gate closes, then the water elemental won't bring the rain.
That's
Oh,
a
you're
good
right.
That's-
point.
That's what they agreed to. We open the gate, they do the thing.
Whatever. I'm fine leaving it open. I couldn't care less.
Well,
All
what
right,
do we
so-
do with this thing, the soul catcher?
We obviously take it with us. That's the most important thing we found on this journey so far.
Well, we
Something
can't
of
give
that
it to
power?
Red Shore. All the villagers will get sucked into
Oh,
it.
absolutely
Well-
not. There's no way we're giving up this power.
Yeah.
Well, can we even touch it at this point?
Is it still not
I mean,
glowing?
Egg
It's
was
not
holding
glowing.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we can take. I don't know how it's gonna work to get other things in there.
Is there a? Can I go to the kitchen and find a pot that it will fit in?
I just put it in
this
my
is
bag.
Put it
the
in your
size of a
bag.
watermelon.
It's the size of a watermelon.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
You also know that this thing is super valuable.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yep.
wrap it up with my bedroll
Mhm.
and kind of tie it to my bag. So like
Okay.
it's a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be slowed,
Yeah.
but it's
Sure,
hidden.
All right.
Mm-hmm. It's actually incredibly light.
Oh, in that case, yeah, that's no problem. I'll carry it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You guys leave the temple,
Yes.
Yep.
and as you exit the temple grounds, you are perhaps not surprised to see that waiting for you is the Wilder Grills and his group, standing a healthy several hundred meters away from the steps themselves.
Don't know why y'all were so scared of this place. It was a piece of cake.
Uh-huh. Hello, friends. I trust you've upheld your end of the bargain, and I can do the same for myself.
The water elemental said it would bring rain.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll need to accompany me so that you're there when I bring your friend back. And the relic that you were supposed to procure for the village of Redshore,
We got something.
and that is?
We don't really know.
But it's pretty powerful.
Let's travel to camp nearby where the carnations grow, and I shall take a look, and we'll see what we can do.
Grills, what do you know about
Yeah.
merfolk?
More than I care to. What?
Good
Just
answer.
so you know, there's a whole bunch of them living in that pond over there.
Okay.
Just heads up.
So, it appears as though 2 of you have fallen. I imagine you are sorely in need of some rest. Surely you must have
Well-
been tried and tested within.
One of us is gone. The other is a marble.
I'll let you explain that to me when we get back.
Yeah.
So,
I could very much use a rest.
Yeah.
it's such a large group. You travel swiftly and safely to the camp of Grills, about half a day away. Once you arrive, he lets you know that the special carnations, which bloom only in the rain, which are a much-needed reagent to this spell, are nearby, and he needs only wait for the storm. But he lets you know that the good news is that he believes he can see, or that he can smell a storm within the air, and that it will rain sometime this evening. In the meantime, he would like to take a look at the relic that you've brought with you, and I assume you guys will have filled him in on what you choose to tell him happened there.
Yes.
What details are you omitting?
Okay. So group huddle between the 3 of us, I guess. Quick.
Hey, I'm fucking here.
Okay. Open the
Okay,
jar
we
so
have
it
the
can
jar.
speak as well.
We have the jar unscrewed, lid open, so
Okay.
that the marble.
Do we tell them about the actual prism? Or do we say that the marble with our friend's soul stuck inside is the relic?
I'd rather not be a battery.
I think that we should just tell them the full truth. I mean,
The
we don't.
truth,
Otherwise,
as long as
we
it
don't
serves
have-
us well, I agree.
I mean, if we don't give them this relic, they're just gonna take the madam as their relic to uphold our end of the bargain, and we don't have anything else for them.
I suppose if we no longer have to capture an elemental, it makes sense that we could tell
Right?
them about this. Sure.
Yeah,
And
also
that-
now that that relic is not glowing, I don't know that we know how to really use it.
So it may not present a danger to anyone, really. Hopefully.
But we've seen what it can do. It's extraordinarily dangerous. To the point
maybe
where
they won't want it.
elemental, like,
To the
lords
point where
were
I
scared.
don't want to have it. To the point where
You don't want
I'd
that type of
feel better
power?
without it.
It's
No.
not that you don't
Motherfuckers
want that
tried
type
to
of
break
power.
an egg.
I am a
How do you-
warrior. I like
How-
hitting things.
How do you control that kind of power? Is
That's
the
not our problem. But the power,
It is if we have the
the
relic.
power of something that big should be taken to Brightstone
Yeah,
for their
you're-
wards.
That's a good point. We could take it to.
We can't even get back to Glitterstone. We
Oh,
don't know where it
Glitterstone,
is.
Ugh.
True, but you know, it would make our ultimate goal easier if we still had that. I'm starting to side with Thame here.
Frankly, I'm not.
I don't
I'm not
want them to
against
take
Red Shore having it either. They seemed like okay people too.
I think as long if we can get it to Red Shore, that's good enough for me. I don't think it's realistic to try and get it all the way back
Understood.
to Glitterstone.
Yeah, understood.
All right.
Okay.
So you
So
tell
truth?
we tell the truth. Yep, completely.
Okay.
We tell him
So-
everything that happened.
So Grill's eyes go wide throughout several points within your tale. And he's like, yeah, I'm actually really glad I didn't send anybody in there. It seems the curse was real. Sorry we didn't fill you in before, but it was, those who entered do not return, and that kind of thing. Yeah, this will be great. Actually, I think I have a better idea than taking this to Red Shore, and I think I could use your help.
Oh no.
I'm listening.
So, I'm sure you
Also,
know...
does he have a way to cure the madam's stoneness? Also,
or Zans.
well,
So, or before he tells his tale, so I'll answer that question. He lets you know that the prism that you seek must house a soul, otherwise it is inert. The small pearl / marble that you hold that has the Madame Beldam was a vessel that was created when an attempt to create the prism failed.
Okay.
So it was an empty housing, and was when you rubbed the two together, it pulled her soul free. So he lets you know that you can save one of those souls, but if you choose, like, no matter what, one of them has to remain within the prism, or it will be worthless.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard decision.
I mean, I'm the one who can talk here, so
I closed the jar lid. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. What's your plan, Grills?
Bringing her body back is a matter of ritual which will destroy the marble itself, but she can be recalled from the limbo between planes.
And Zand?
One or the other.
I mean, Zand did
Zand
want to become
has served his purpose.
Yeah, he was
Shit.
wanted to become a. I'm blanking
Silent
on the
Sun.
Silent Sun
And now he's
to
silent.
protect his city, and now he will
He's been
he will be a
silent this whole time.
great use to one of the 3 villages. He
That's
protected.
true. He would
Yeah.
be a great protector for them.
Yep.
Oh, but it's so sad. I mean, at that point, we're no better than William of Wheaton, using people's souls as batteries.
Nah, he wasn't a bad guy. He knew what had to be done.
I can get over it.
Yeah, I know you can.
I alone will mourn the meat mountain.
I'm sad too, but you know.
I am very sad about this.
He's more useful to the town this way.
It's okay. He'll come back to haunt you.
Oh, that's true. He got in a good boo before he went.
He got in way more than a boo.
Yeah,
Listen to him
dude got
go
to
on
chat for 9
and on.
hours. Anyway, so I assume the group consensus is to bring back the Madame Beldam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does Zand get a vote?
Zand can't
can't
speak through the
talk.
prism. It is a complete soul trap.
Can he hear
So-
it though? Like, does he know what's going on?
No, I don't think.
Okay.
Within the function of the magic item, he has no consciousness
Okay.
whatsoever.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
that being said,
No, we
he
don't.
says that he will complete the ritual shortly after the rain begins, and he does the reincarnation ritual. Their 2 great spellcasting efforts are going to take him time, and that you should rest, relax, and enjoy your time amongst the wilder folk. So to wrap up the session, shortly later, or a short while later, the rain starts, and Grills asks you all to gather with him in the small little grotto where the flowers bloom. And sure enough, the rain begins, and these beautiful carnations, which just like almost the size of your hand, just begin to grow and bloom almost magically. He plucks one and grinds it into a fine powder, almost like a paste, and then mixes it into a spell, mixes it with the ash that you brought with you from Red Shore, and as he blows into the air and says casts his words and says the magic that needs to be said, the body of a body inhabiting the soul, or with the soul inhabiting a body with Shane's soul inhabiting it, forms before you. He is a nude man. Let's see, how do I describe him? With pale white skin and matching hair. Almost elfin-like features. And as he fully forms, Chain, welcome back to the world of the living.
We did it!
Shane's back, baby. What am I?
So, for the first time in a while, you guys hear a voice referring to itself as Chain. It would seem as though the druid's spellcasting was successful.
I mean,
Good to see you again.
Hey,
or
buddy.
For the first time.
what? What's going on?
Well, a lot happened. Like a lot. A
What?
lot.
50
what?
people were sacrificed to bring you back.
50? Yes, 50! 50 people!
Wow,
So
you
it's like-
guys don't go halfway.
Just
It's
know
like
how
a pale
important you
bluish
are.
white. like a pale bluish white skin, hair, and eyes. As you get close to Chain, you notice a faint but constant breeze accompanies him. His hair is in that constant, like just being blown by the wind.
Man.
I know what I am.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh my god! I wanted to play this race, but I thought whatever. I'm not gonna question it.
Why? What are you? I kind of poke.
Yeah,
at
what
him.
are you?
Poke, poke, poke.
I'm an air ganassi.
Yeah.
Gesundheit.
Welcome back to the world of the living.
That is badass.
That's pretty dope. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Being a spell being channeled near the Temple of the Elements, you were formed in the shape of the elements.
Yeah, this was actually the race I was originally going to choose before you told me we could only use what is it, polos?
Yeah, anything published.
Wait, is this published?
It should be.
Yeah, it should be.
I won't question it. But that's cool.
Yeah, I just looked it up. I have the whole sheet of what you do here.
Yep.
It's published. It's official.
It's official.
A short while later, the ritual to restore Madame Beldam is performed. Thankfully, it goes off without a hitch. The marble bursts, and you are rebirthed. And in the matter of minutes, you live your entire life up to where you were. So you get to experience your life a second time over the matter of like 5 minutes.
I say sup as soon as you regain consciousness.
Well,
And
that
you
was
will-
weird.
And you are restored exactly to the way you were the moment that you were basically deplaned.
The hell happened to her?
Meanwhile, of course, Chain is nude and has been granted some clothing from the bashful Wilders.
Fair enough.
Just so everyone's
Why am I
aware,
so cold?
from now on, I'm going to refer to you as Madam Marble.
Oh, why?
It's a long story.
Not you, the madam.
Well, yeah, but why are you gonna call her Marble?
Because
Did
you're
she
dead
lose
cat
him
friend.
someday? Wait, what?
All right, so we're gonna wrap session here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk through a couple of things. Like we'll pull back the curtain a little bit, just because some of the shit that happened was so ridiculous that. Again, dumb luck.
Did Grills ever say what his intentions were?
No, we're gonna go over that next time.
Next time?
Just so
Okay.
that it can be fresh. But just to give you a hint, the implication is that Grills thinks that the soul trap can be used to revive Spira.
Oh,
Spiro?
That's
that
heavy.
town.
Yeah. Well, that thing seems really powerful, so
If anything was gonna do it.
yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm excited to hear how things went all weird.
Sure. Yes. So you guys
Yeah.
fucked up everything by
Yeah.
who's familiar with the term called sequence breaking?
Yep.
So I had set aside 3 different paths that I expected you guys to take through the temple after I expanded it. You went on none of them. In fact, you weren't even close to being on any of them the way that you explored.
Right.
So, some things that happened that weren't anticipated were Zand losing his body. That was just dumb luck, him being there when you pulled the lever. Like that is an effect that was in place. Finding the pearl marble was a little bit of luck. And then the sequence that you put the stones in the first time, there was a note that was destroyed by throwing a desk down a pit that would have told you that they were trying to basically create the soul trap. Like all the information about how
my
the fire acolytes and stuff were doing their thing, that was in that desk.
I was wondering. I was like, God damn, I feel like I'm missing so much shit.
Definitely not the desk I threw. That's the desk I tried
Oh, right.
to push
The one
across
that
the
they
sea.
dropped. Yeah. So, but anyway, it fell down the thing. So
That's
all that happened,
beautiful.
and so you guys got so butt fucking lucky to put them in the order that you did. That creates the soul gem because that was the relic you were
What?
in there for.
It actually.
So we found the relic.
Hooray!
Yeah.
You
Amazing.
literally just accidentally put them in the right
Oh
order.
my
Yes.
god, that's
To
amazing.
create the soul trap.
That's amazing.
Oh, so that's how I lost my soul.
Yeah, well, I know you lost your soul because they were pulling the lever while you were there. Your Constitution saves were great because they prevented your body from being obliterated. But then they did it again. Your body got
it.
yeah.
I told you to move it.
So also, G was meant to be the inhabitant of the soul trap, but you killed him.
You had to boop him with the thing.
Was it because it was a magic glaive that he just popped?
Well, okay, so when you get back to town, let's say you talk to girls and ask them about it a little bit, and somebody happens to tell you it's adamantine.
Okay.
The material is adamantine. Adamant. So it is basically anti-magic.
Is that my spear as well?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
So it popped G because
Your spear is a +1 spear. Or
Cool.
well it yeah.
Mhm.
I can't remember what it actually I think it's like a Cheong or something.
That was the most ridiculous session.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Wow.
you guys sequence broke the shit out of everything, lucked into one of the correct options, and then I had to tell you the actual solution to the puzzle at the end. So when you figured out Palm, I was like, oh yeah, she totally got Palm so fast, she'll get the other thing and then they'll do that. And then I was like, oh wait,
Nope.
but they threw the instructions down the pit and they're never going to figure that out. Anyway, so the curtain has been lifted, and that whole time I've just been sitting here like, fuck. And then
We
when you
just
went,
put them in as we found them. Too.
oh, I know, yeah. That was again the dumb fucking luck.
that's great.
I'm into it.
So Zand just so happened to be the dam. It was really good thing that we had a fucking red shirt.
So good.
I was ready to make a new
I mean, if
character.
we hadn't
too.
had the red shirt, I wouldn't have tried to protect his body from the weird ghost by stabbing it.
If they
Right.
hadn't pearled you, you were gone forever.
Yeah, so I
Like-
got lucky on that 50-50.
Well, yes, very much so. I
It's a
knew that they were gonna
Zen
touch the fucking pearl because you guys are team rubber, and
Yeah, we are.
you
We
rub
touch all the
everything
things.
on everything.
Played
And I
adventure.
just brought it up as a joke, too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, think about it. We've literally been touching everything that we've seen since
Think
the
about
first
everything that's
Yeah,
killed.
session.
So, yeah. The first session, touching something got you where you are.
It's true.
Second
Yeah.
session, touching something got us all nearly killed and had to reveal the madam's glowy eye bits.
It's true.
Touching something killed Broken Chain the first time.
Yes.
We touch
Oh,
all
and
the
Zan died never knowing the secret that Beldam could
Aw,
actually
that's
see.
really- That's really
Yep.
depressing.
You could have told him.
Well, he's not even
Well,
dead.
no, he knew. He knew you could see. That's why he asked.
Anyway, thank you everybody for playing and breaking sequence and giving me so much extra work. The good thing is that I prepped a lot of extra stuff in case we went through this really fast that I can move over to another encounter. And it's a lot of fun things that I think everybody will enjoy. So I have some extra prep that's already done.
Nice.
So we are now going on what I believe is a 3-week hiatus. Is that right?
I think so.
Yes.
Somebody's gone next weekend.
I'm gone 3 weekends.
Yes. So yes. All right. You're gone 3 weekends. You couldn't have died this session.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My death was at an inconvenient time.
Yeah.
I
Well.
mean, technically, he did.
Yeah. That's true.
I did.
So it looks like our next session will be the 2nd of June. Does that work for everybody?
Yep.
Yep.
I think so.
All right. We will aim for June 2nd. Just keep us in the loop since we're down for 3 weeks. And does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns before I get the fuck out of here?
Experience points.
I didn't do the full calculation because you guys sequence broke, so I'll give it to you guys sometime over the next 3 weeks.
Sounds
Sounds
good.
good.
Fair enough.
Awesome.
See you guys. in a
Good
month
job,
or so.
everybody.
Yep. See you next month.
Bye, guys.
All right.
See
If
ya.
anybody's got any nonsense or whatever for me, you can just send it to me on Discord.
Will do.
Uh-huh.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.